was a twat. Got the Civic. It's the Civic. It's the really slow 1.4 Civic, which we're going to make slightly less slow, aren't we?
No.
But first of all, the seats. Tell them about the seats, Adam.
No. We got to show them the seats.
Show them. We'll show you the seats. But yeah, today we're installing a bucket seat and a 4-point racing car. Well,
4-point
harness.
Well, even harness is dubious.
Yeah. We're installing a bucket seat and some belts. Yeah, as I explained in an earlier video, the seats just don't work in this, they don't hold you in. And we're going to fix that today. And you, the lovely people, are going to come with us. So, the other thing we're going to be doing is stripping out some of the interior. I'll leave in a few creature comforts, door cards and dashboard and centre console, that sort of thing. But things like carpet, rear seats, they're not being used, they're not needed, and probably the rear trim as well will come out as well. I mean, it all needs to come out to install the harness properly as well, because we need to find bolt holes for it, etc. So yeah, but Adam, would you like to show them the passenger seat? Would you like to show the viewers what happens when you get in the passenger seat? Oh, did that just go? Oh, yes, the rails are broken, haven't they?
It's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun if you're expecting it. If you're not expecting it, it's quite scary. So maybe we'll fix that, because we've only got one bucket seat.
Singular.
Yeah. And Adam, did you draw inappropriate images on my car? You did, didn't you?
Honda put that on there because they realised the target audience for the car. I don't know. Weird, isn't it?
So, these? Well, no, we'll keep it. They need. Oh, everything needs to come out. We are stripping, so. So the Civic in its current format is very slow because it's a 1.4. It's the D14 engine.
It's got underband
and it's really slow. So we're removing the interior because it reduces the weight of the vehicle, and sometimes lightness is the key. Not always power is the key. It's lightness, and certainly this Honda has no power, and it will get more power eventually, but that costs money. Lightness is free because we can just remove stuff. So that is also what we're doing, as well as installing the bucket seat. So yeah. Adam, how are you getting on? I've been stripping out the rear. I've taken out the front seat. We're getting there. So, on closer inspection of the seats, when I removed the driver's seat, it turns out that the Civic rails are actually side-mounted. Uno, dos. So we thought, what's the chances that these rails just bolt onto their side mounts? And they do. So, now whether this distance between this rail and this rail, actually that's still the Skyline rail, just got to get the other one off. But yeah, there is a chance that this will just bolt in without the side mounts. This is the side mount I was talking about. Obviously it's a universal one. It's got different holes to fit whichever height you want the seat, because obviously although it adjusts forwards and backwards, you lose your height adjustment. So that's what the different holes are for. But yeah, we're going to try just bolting the Civic rails straight onto the side of the seat. And we'll see how it goes. So this is the test fit of the seat. Adam's just been modifying the seat belt because it looks like the harnesses aren't long enough for our application. But the seat has been bolt in, hasn't it, Adam? Mm-hmm. Actually bolt in. So on this side, like I said, it's actually bolts to the side mounts of the bucket seat. And then on the other side, it was slightly different. So although, yeah, it also bolts to the side, you've got all this contraption here and, you know, for the seat adjustment on the old seat, which we don't need. So we've used the side mount rail and then bolted the rail through it, which actually we didn't even have to cut off, it was bolted on. Whereas on the other side, it's riveted on, so we couldn't have done this setup even if we wanted to, without cutting stuff to pieces. But yeah, she is in. So, update. We have continued removing the interior.
Carried away.
All the carpet and rear plastics are out. Like I said, I will be keeping my front door cars. I want some creature comforts because it is a daily after all. It's not full.
It's a daily after all.
Full race car. Also, under here it used to be this stuff, which is sound deadening. A really thick spray-on sound deadening that Honda put on in the factory. It's very hard to get off, well, manually. The little air chisel gets through it very quickly. So that's how you remove that, and it makes a big difference. I mean, that's, oh my god.
Oh, that's wedged.
Yeah.
But that is pretty heavy.
That is a heavy bot, and that's just the front. I've still got the rear to do. Yeah. It's all in the need for speed. So it's nearly finished, isn't it, Adam? We've run out of time now. Still got some sound deadening to strip out in the back here, but we have to go home. But yeah, bucket seat is in. Using a combination of a side mount this side, bolted to the rail, and then yeah, the other mount is just the original factory Honda mount, bolts to the side like that. Lovely stuff.